we're actually gonna just make sure things aren't falling off the car or doing anything weird. I just thought it was over full because everybody's throwing oil at it. It's not over full. It's gonna keep doing it no matter what. Hello. All right, the transition from Deal Brothers to Morris family, starting the process. Belt's a little squeaky. Be just as easy, just move the seat. So go with your shifter, babe.
The shifter?
Yeah. Put it in neutral. And first, push it forwards. Keep second. There you go. Yep. Third. That's it. And then it's a free neutral. This is gonna be your line lock. So this is a multi-function button. So it's a line lock at first, and then when you're on the trans brake, this is a bump button. And we'll explain all that stuff later.
So I have to be coordinated to do this, is what you're saying?
No, not really. So, because all it is you stage the car, turn on the top bulb, and instead of turning on trans brake on the bottom bulb, you turn on the top bulb. You hear it go boop, 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 and you go pink, and it goes. That's it.
So
and let go of the button.
I literally bump the button, or do I put the trans brake down and then?
You have to, yeah, never let go of the trans brake.
Right. So then I bump this, or I push it and then.
Yeah, we'll figure out. Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
So, do you have this set up, and we'll test it all. Do you have this set up as hold the button and it's creeping, or is it bumping?
Bump. You did.
So bump it.
Bumping.
And
so you might have to tap it. Tap it.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it. Just as long as you don't let go of this. Tap, tap, tap. Yellow light on. Boom. Let's go. That's it.
Kevin already had it set up. I adjusted the brake pressure, so it's cool.
Like I'm gonna have to be a drummer, like.
I like that he did. So,
We're gonna move the seat back, and if you take a look right here, you'll see the multi-pattern bolt. So we can move the pedals, and we can move the seat. And Val says that we can move the seat back, and that will help Kyle drive, and Kyle fit in it better. And her legs were a little short, anyways.
what do I need? Oh, 7/16 or
That's one.
That's one.
Huh? That's just. Alrighty, so we are here. The car is here now. This is brand new test pass, and what we're going to do here is we're going to I'm protecting her. She's very important. So is he, but
I don't have any.
we're making the sacrificial lamb. So I would drive it, but I think Kyle and Val, the car is not about me. The car is about her. And so we're going, but Kyle has a lot of experience in a turbo car. Val has zero experience in a turbo car. Period. Zero, nothing, not a zero. So it's going to be better to just have Kyle jump in the car and do some initial test hits, make sure that, because Kyle can communicate to me really well of what the car's doing, if something's off or something just didn't work or something didn't happen, just because he's used to it. So we're going to have Kyle go out there and just do these first shakedown hits, probably just go like 100 foot in the car this first time, 100 foot or just a little bit more, whatever feels comfortable. No 8th mile hits, nothing like that.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta run it. We're gonna at least run it. If it goes through the 60 foot, it's probably gonna go through 330.
You can go to 330. 330 is the most we're gonna do here, okay? If it goes through the 60 foot. It's a super soft, easy pass. We're not going out to kill and set records here. We're gonna come back.
That's the second pass.
Yeah, second pass, we're gonna kill records. No. So then we'll come back, and the second pass, we're actually gonna just make sure things aren't falling off the car or doing anything weird. And then we'll go out and make a second pass, which if everything looks great to the 330, then the second pass, this will still be soft. Okay, this thing I only have it set up so it should only make about not even 20 pounds of boost. So that should be nice and easy. So this will just go to 8th mile. If we get it to the 8th mile in the second pass, and then kind of will pull the chutes. Make sure the chutes deploy, make sure everything works there. Then we'll come back, and then I think what we'll probably do after lap 2 is we'll probably throw it back. We'll probably throw it up in the trailer here, get it up in the air, and we're gonna nut and bolt stuff, make sure nothing is moving bad, whatever. Then we'll go off for a third pass. We'll probably let Kyle make the third pass too. Just make sure everything it goes down. It makes every shift because it'll only shift second gear by the 8th mile. So needs the shift, make the third gear shift, pull the parachutes. Should go maybe a 790, I think, maybe.
Man, I was really hoping to get a 690 today.
Oh, we'll see. This is only low boost because we need to get the better half over here her comfortable. So then Val will jump in the car and she can we'll have to go through and work with her so she gets used to the turbo car. I mean, it's only good. It might not even. Maybe it won't even go 790, but I guarantee it'll go 820s or 30s, stuff like that. I mean, it's hard to slow it down that much, but so because this is a lot of car. I went a little overboard and did a whole lot more than what my better half was thinking and probably wanting right off the bat. So we're gonna slow this down and make it comfortable for her. So that's how we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna dump the program in the car. Kyle's gonna get suited up, and first burnout coming up. Nervous?
No, I'm not nervous at all.
Well,
We got this. Hey, a great team of people worked on this thing. I'm gonna tell you this, dude. Track prep is probably the best ever. I'm talking about ever. Right
Oh
now.
yeah.
So, and the air's good. The car's going to do its job. And here's the thing. Because of all the good parts that you bought, this thing's going to be drive like butter. Everything is going to be nothing like having to wheel that big wagon
drive
thing.
nice. Did you ever do alignment on it? Did you ever do toe in alignment?
I checked everything
Yeah.
over with tape measure. Just did not
Okay.
go to alignment shop. But
Yeah, no.
it was tape by Zest. Everything was straight. And then I actually paint markered all of the 4-link stuff in the back. And that's how I mark it. I know it's ugly, but that's how I check
All right.
stuff. So.
All right. Let's do it. No point putting the hood on it. Really don't care about that. So I think we're ready to roll here.
Ready, Kyle?
Kyle's all in there. You're all good. Yo, yeah. Hold on. We got correct.
I you just beat me to it.
All right, dear Lord, please bless Kyle, help him to be safe, hope nothing happen to the car, and to just be successful today. Thankful for being here, and thankful for all the help. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Let's go. Put that oil for you. Thank you, God.
Good job, Kyle.
Wow.
Good job, Kyle. Holy cow.
That's some bad driving, dude. See it?
Yeah, I don't know what is going on with that oil tanker. It's crazy.
All those dyno pulls, every single time it spewed out.
Well, yeah, I know. I do it, and Nick just drained some out of it. So, holy cow, buddy!
That was
That's some driving right there.
hey, that's
Oh.
what I learned from drifting, baby.
Holy!
I
crap.
immediately knew what happened. That's why I started to drive. I was like, no way, I think I already know. And you can see right from here,
Yeah.
that entire side of the car is covered in oil. Big oil explosion right out the side.
No, it's overfilling this gall darn tank. I don't know what is going on there. You'll be able to start it up and go. It doesn't do it like normal. That's what's really baffling here.
Okay. Yeah, because I went to go, I don't know if there's some safety in it, but I went to just start driving it off the track and it died. Killed it.
Did you pull a chute or did it auto deploy?
Yeah, auto deployed.
Auto deployed. Shoot.
That's sweet.
Good job. So let me interject a little bit here. One, Kyle did a fantastic job of driving. He is a good driver. Okay. Two, ironically enough, and Lord willing, the parachutes were automatically deploying. I'm going to talk about that more as the next pass after we get this all fixed. But they auto deployed on accident, but at the right time, the exact right time. And let me show you, it pulls the car right back around. So let me show you with my handy dandy pointer here. And also, feel free to buy these really cool little flashlights from us on our merch store, because we need to buy everybody, myself underwear, Kyle underwear and a suit, my wife underwear, because it was scary. All right, let's go up here. Now you can see right through here. Now the chutes are not deployed. Now what it had is a 100-mile-an-hour wheel sensor, front wheel sensor, that would automatically deploy it. So right at 100 mile an hour is where that all happens. So right here, you can see, boosh, it was at 100 mile an hour. It pulled the parachutes before Kyle even could think about it. And they get fully deployed right there. Boom. This car is sideways. There really is not much of a reason why they would both be deployed. Outside of it is just going fast enough, I guess, to make it deploy. And this thing turns around and it just pulls the rear end straight because Kyle's got the rear wheel turned in the right direction for it. Crazy. All right, now back to it. Let's see. 119.
First, what you think?
Thanks. I was looking for that too.
First test hit, it looked so lazy, and it went a 119. Had that not, I mean, that car is going to be so buttery smooth to drive.
So you have a trans.
Obviously,
Went 360, went 361 or 330 sideways.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Back tires first.
It was
Yeah.
at 80 foot. At 80 foot, he was out of the gas. So,
Holy cow.
I'm just glad he did an amazing. Kyle is MVP right there, because I would have been crying.
Oh yeah. All right, so here, you ready?
Yes, sir.
We gotta freaking wait for Deal Brothers to get their camera ready. All right, so here's what Peterson just told me. He said, okay, so on this angle and the direction that it is at, this vent tube right here is actually this. And he said that as it is, probably when it gets into RPM, he says the oil is swirling in there, which it's supposed to do, and goes down, but it's getting caught at the vent because the vent is actually on the bottom. It's not up here. So we are going to run a line, and that's why I just thought it was over full because everybody's throwing oil at it. It's not over full. It's going to keep doing it no matter what until we tear this all apart and fix it. We're going to run this vent line, this vent hose right here to the valve cover. You're brilliant.
Not often I'm going to say that, but today I'm going to say it. That's an easy fix. That's an easy fix.
That's an easy fix. So we're just gonna run the vent line in the motor because the engine is vented, and then any oil that comes out the puke tank just goes into the engine.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't hurt.
It can't come out of the ground.
And it can't. I like that part right there the most. It can't go underground.
Yes. So we need to come up with a line for a hose, a fitting.
There is an Advanced Auto Parts a couple miles down the road. I just need to measure each size, and this unscrews here.
Yeah, so
So it's just threaded, so we can just get us what. It's not going to be close to the same size.
It's close to the same size, yeah.
We're not going to be able to make AN lines and stuff, but we can.
I think we could actually get a heat. I think we'd actually do a hose. We'll turn this thing around. We'll build this hose, go into there, and it'll solve all our problems.
Yep.
Until I figure out how to fix that
Pop
permanent.
that off and get him.
Looking at the tank in my wagon, I'll explain this a little bit more. First, I'm going to show you. Check it out. I need to clean that oil up right there. Smoil. But anyways, if we look at this right here, so this is that breather on the Camaro. This is back here. It's accelerating, and this is actually the pickup for the vent right here. So that's the pickup for the vent. So when this is in the back and on that angle, the oil, I believe, swirls in this direction. I believe. Well, it doesn't really matter which direction it goes into. With that angle, when that pickup is actually back here, it actually just swirled all the oil, the acceleration and the speed of the oil coming into it swirls and goes swoosh right out of it like a inverted toilet bowl. How about that? But when it's like this way, it's swirling, but it goes away from it, not towards it. Crazy. Hey, Kyle.
Yo.
What happened the last time you were here?
Oh yeah, I kicked the rods out of my car
And oiled down the track.
and oiled down the track.
Your last two passes here.
Not good.
Not good.
Not cool. Hello. Here, you want to take that? Aha. What I might have to do is when we get back, I'll have to take this tank all apart and flip it around so this vent is all the way on the upside. So this is over here. And then that will fix everything instead of swishing down to the bottom side of it. Sheer force. Hillbillied up until I get this back to the shop and flip it around. I have to put new lines on it. This one right here. Actually, if this line right here was right here, it would be all fixed. So, because this line right, if we rotate this right here, this comes up here, done. All right, dear Lord, thank you that you did keep Kyle safe. Thank you, did a great job driving. Everything was real good. Kept the car safety. I appreciate it. Oh. So now protect us on the second pass, and I just hope everything go well. In your will. Amen.
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 there's an auto deploy that's on apparently.
To be honest with you, I don't see any drifts down here now, so that's good.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
115. Hey, how good is that for base settings? Though we ain't touching the
Base,
sock.
base setting is 115 on the first hit there, and that's a total turn. Obviously, the parachutes came out about 100 foot.
319 off the 312.
Still went 312.
532, no? We're in 530 class. I'm doing what now early though.
312. Alrighty, for all you Adam LZ fans, we got the big block drift spec engine back for inspection. So make sure you come back for this video next Tuesday. All about it. All right, so we got in here and it is like super nice and easy, lazy. The converter kind of catches, the car catches up, or the converter catches up with the car, which makes it go backwards. So it's actually accelerating, but engine RPM is literally going backwards and then takes off again. That's common. That's not a big deal. It says our boost is actually going down. So, and that's only going down by, it did make 7 or 18 pounds of boost at 1 second, and then it started going backwards a little bit. 16, 15, 16 right there. Now, what you saw though was it was on a perfectly nice smooth pass. We'll just fix the boost curve because I got it just really nice and easy. And then, but what we found here is it has the auto deploy. There's something going on with the auto deploy parachute, which is it auto deployed the parachute right there at that yellow spike. Right there at the yellow spike. Deployed it there, and then on decel it deployed it again and deployed it again. So it tried to deploy the parachute 4 times in 4 seconds. Actually, 4 times in 1 second at 4 seconds. So I disabled a couple of those and went in and just changed some parameters. I think there's probably something that's a little screwed up on the VPS G meter sensor. Something's just probably wired crisscross or something. It's not a big deal. It's really super nice, easy, safe, super easy to just pull the parachute. We don't need it being auto deployed. Turns out that it auto deployed anyways on the first pass that Kyle made, where it went sideways because it hit it anyways. So everything looks good. The shocks look good. It is just, Nick's got everything set up really nice on the chassis. Must be, you done this before?
I might have worked on a radio car too.
Yeah.
And then you got the same shocks front and rear as my car. Yeah. Ours are probably valved a little different, but I had an idea where I want to start.
Yeah.
And then honestly, the numbers that I put in for the 4-link are somewhere where I knew that I was pretty confident it was going to work. Matter of fact, I called out the 60 foot it did off the trailer. So
yeah, off the trailer. And then I called out the second one. I said, it'll go
it's
going to go 115.
Yeah.
So it went 115, 60 foot there, 312. So that's just nice and just, shoots are already out. But, it was just nice and straight and easy. Shifter, I'll go on and check. Well, the shifter wouldn't have even hit yet. So the shifter didn't even hit by 3 seconds. It's that soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be really nice and gentle.
You could probably hook the trailer up and pull it down the track. Yeah, make that same pass. So
we got fueled back up. Our oil, our Hillbilly 2.0 vent line into engine works like a dream.
We'll call it something like that. It might be a little bit of a nightmare, but if you want to use the word dream, it's fine with me.
Hillbilly dream. Yeah. And it was so much less eventful, wasn't it, Kyle?
Oh, it said his eyes almost popped out, when the chutes deployed though.
Yeah, I never had pulled 2 chutes at the same time. Especially those shoes. I used to have the real small single one on my car. So.
There's 100. What do you do? 200.
Yeah, I know. I just wait until I'm actually going fast.
It's gonna stop the car, which is what you need. You need to stop the car.
Yeah.
So we just we're not changing anything in the tune. We're just wanted to get the chutes to not deploy, and we should be able to go out there and make a real nice safe pass, and then we'll see if the better half wants to try it or what she's doing.
She says she's ready to kick Kyle out right now. Yeah, so she don't want to wait.
She's been faster than me, and she's been driving for way longer than I am.
Yeah, but I've been not driving for longer than you've been alive, so.
I
It's
did
like
see
riding a
you in the
bike.
car
It's like riding a bike.
last year, so you have been back in the car.
Well, a 9-second car is a little different than a 6-second
Oh, this
car.
is driving like
So-
it's a
oh,
12-second car.
So we're in. So the first pass, Kyle had to hit the bump button 3 times to get it to stage properly. This last time he hit it twice to get it to stage properly. So we wanted to. This is what we wanted to do for before we had Val drive it. Is that we just wanted everything to be exactly what it needs to be. Trans brake, 1 bump, stage, let go of the button, hang on. Put your hand up on the parachute, let up. That's it. Drive as far as you want to drive. So, because it's a handle. It's any one of these cars, even slow down. Just in a nice, easy like that. It ain't your mom's Toyota Camry. I'll tell you that right now. It's your mom's Toyota Camry if it was fired out of a cannon. Right? Yeah, out of a big cannon. One of those car cannons. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, so we're just gonna go right back out there, make a lick. It's all cooled down. Everything's fine. Looks great. Really pretty happy with it so far. I'm very happy that. Obviously, I'm happy that Kyle didn't get hurt in the first one. Didn't crash the car. It's all great.
Yeah, it's gonna run it out a little bit further. It'll be well into the 4s already.
Yeah.
8 mile.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably.
We went
They probably
5:30.
go.
Went 5:30 at 94 miles an hour.
Yeah, so it'll probably go. I mean, it'll probably just make. It's gonna just make the shift at like 4 seconds. It's just gonna make the 1-2 gear change at the 8th mile.
Well, 312, I'll tell you, if everything stays as it should, a 312 is going to run a 482-ish, 483 all day. Yeah, that's if the power doesn't change at all.
So I also just fixed the shift because I was just thinking about that because it was gonna try shifting 3rd gear before it ever even shifted 2nd gear. So I just fixed that, and so should be really good. Nice and easy. All right, let's roll it.
High five. How was that?
471. How many mile an hour? Probably 160.
And it was only a 120/60. It slowed down to the
Oh,
60.
slowed
He bumped in deeper.
Yeah, bumped in too deep.
314 slowed a little there, but still 171 at 150. It's so baby soft.
Baby soft. 777 with the parachutes out.
That's what I was saying. The car.
Right there,
You
777.
hear it wanting more. It wants.
142. It went
It's cool.
471, 155. So nice and easy, perfectly.
It's a line. Someday I can't wait to be here when I get to turn this thing up. I'll tell you that.
All right, cool. Let's head back, and we'll see if we can get the better half to jump in there. That is pretty good. I think that might be Kyle's fastest pass.
I think he went faster in the wagon.
The
Sickly.
wagon? Oh, he did faster.
I think he did like 740 or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, before we go any farther, we're going to give away last week's Viper Chair winner. Viper's been great helping us out with the Above Average Joe giveaway, where you could, just by buying our merchandise, you can get the opportunity, the entries to win either $10,000 cash or the above average Joe small block Chevrolet still on the dyno right now. In fact, it's getting nitrous put on it. So it's gonna be super cool. So keep watching all that. You can buy something just like this flannels. Now we had the flannels on pre-order. Very nice, cool, make you look like a stud. And it's gonna be fall time. So anyways, we're gonna be giving away another chair next week. So any orders that come in this week until next Tuesday are gonna be in the running. You get thrown in the hat, I draw it. 1 out of 150 people winning a $700 chair. Are you kidding me? That's a great deal. So Nate's gonna hold this thing up. I'm gonna draw the name. Dewey's looking at me, making sure, yes, he's making sure that this is official and legal, all of that other stuff, dog legal. Roger Moore. All right, cool. I know for a fact that Roger Moore has bought some stuff from us in the past. I just remember the name. So I'm gonna go grab his phone number up front. Be right back. We won't put his phone number on camera. Hey Roger, this is Steve Morris, Steve Morris Engines.
Yes, sir.
You are on camera right now because you just won yourself a Viper chair.
Oh, cool.
Excellent, man. So I have noticed that you've actually bought some other stuff from us. I think you just got a trucker hat and a couple long sleeve shirts.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. We already got your address, all that other stuff. So what color chair did you want? Because it comes in red, blue, black.
Black.
Black. Awesome. I'm going to turn your information in over to Viper Chairs, and they're going to get this thing sent out to you, bud.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Awesome. Thanks, Roger.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bye. All right. Well, that was easy. So don't lose your chance just by buying cool merch just like this, or the AN wrenches, or, oh, yeah, my super sweet. I love these things. Black light. Laser, regular light, bright light, strobe light. You gotta love this thing. Anyways, super cool. Any of these kind of things, you could have a chance of winning a Viper stool, and you get entered into the above average Joe small block Chevrolet giveaway for $10,000 cash. It's super cool. So let's get back to the video of the baddest mother trucking car ever. I love this thing.
What did it do?
How'd that feel?
Yeah,
Felt good.
Guess all of it.
Probably 112, 60 foot.
No. You deep stage so deep you're off on 60 foot, but
Oh,
you red lit first time ever.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to nail the tree, but
Yeah. All right. So what'd you 8th mile?
482.
471.
471. Wow. And I think that I was out of it a little bit early.
Well, we'll see.
Guess your quarter.
Quarter mile.
770.
Wow, that's pretty good guess. 777.
Yeah. So fastest quarter mile pass for me ever.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's
it is.
faster than that's faster than the wagon.
Oh, actually, I don't know. I thought it went like a 740 in the wagon, so maybe I'm wrong.
That's what Nate
but-
thought too. Yeah.
Have anything more to say?
Oh yeah. There's nothing more to say. I mean, we're gonna look at the data log and then we'll just see. I mean, it's
Still, it just went. It felt like a boring pass. It was
felt
just,
boring. I know. It looks boring.
it does, yeah. I'm sure it doesn't look like it's going really fast, but
It doesn't.
It is.
It does not look fast at all. We'll download the data log. I'm sure it should have maybe might have made 20 pounds of boost there, maybe. It needs you can hear it and you can still see it, so it labors out there because it takes off, and that's just because we're not putting a bunch of power to it, and we won't, not yet. So we'll see if we can get the better half to jump in there. See, he wants to. But good job. That's the way. The better half is in there. First pass in one heck of a car. So we'll just see what she does. First time she's ever been in a turbo car. First time she's ever bumped in. So there's stuff to do. Dear Lord, I ask that you will please protect my wife. Help her have a good pass, just clean, easy, nice, and as comfortable as she wants to be. Please protect her, keep her safe. In Jesus' name, pray.
I mean, not screw anything up.
Don't help her not screw the car up.
I think once you get out past like once you get to like the 330 and it's just so smooth, you're gonna be like, this feels like it's going slow. You're gonna let off the button and it might scare you a little bit because it's fast. It's 60.
Put it on the charger real quick. We'll pull it right back around.
Come all the way back around, babe. All right, so to explain what happened there with Val, let me pull my steering wheel out here, and you can see that what was going on is this is the trans brake. Now it's on the same side in the better half Camaro. Okay, so I explained to Val, okay, and this is tough. So I 100% expected her to screw it up the first time because everybody does. Okay, unless you just practice it and you're like, we didn't practice it, so it just was going over it with her, and you know, so she just gets up there and it's like, So when you turn on the top bulb, trans brake on, rev the car up, it comes up on the two-step. As you hear it build boost, and then you got to pay attention because we'll set it on a three-step. So this, you're holding on trans brake button, the car comes up, and when the car goes, that's when you hit the bump button. Now this is the bump button on my car. This is actually just a horn, but this is the bump button on my car. So you have to continue to hold the trans brake button. Do not let go of the trans brake button. When you hit the bump button, just like that, my car creeps, which just means I hold it and it goes in like that. I'll set hers up to do that. I just didn't have time to do it, and we just weren't focused on it at all. Val is, you know, you're supposed to hit it and it bumps in, okay? And you see here, the car also rocks because we don't have brake pressure applied properly to it. This car, the brake pressure is automatic and it maintains brake pressure. So not only am I on the trans brake, it's actually, I'm not even on the foot brake, but it has brake pressure to help make it very smooth and creep in, okay? So what happened with Val is, she gets in there, she hit the button at the right time, but for some reason, in her non-turbo car racing mode, she saw the other light and just let go of the button. And it's like, wait, no, wait. With the wrong button. So I'm pretty thankful that it didn't kill the transmission. But that's what happened there.
She's gonna be alone now, baby. She was like, no, I'm staying in it. I think she's very fast. She said, yeah, you pal. Hey. Oh my God.
What a crazy woman. So you just went 482.
Not on the chip.
Not even on a chip. Only went 127, 806 on her first first pass ever.
Effortless.
Effortless. Dang, baby. My wife is a studette.
I tell you what.
That was way easier than even the.
That was a 482. You went 806.
Wait, I said it was okay with an 8-second pass, so.
Well, there you go. It would. I told you. We'll just go out there and go 790. Like all you gotta do is just like stay in it like that much longer, or just don't pull the chute until you hit the quarter mile.
Well, I wasn't sure where to stop. I'm like, he said not to go the full, so I should probably let out now. And
Well, I'm going like, what are you doing?
Yeah, all of us
What
thought
are you
like
doing?
330 maybe. Then you went to the 8th. They're like,
okay. Well,
I
there
let
you
out
go.
before the 8.
either way, it was super
yeah, all you
clean.
did, yeah, 482.
How'd it feel?
I said easier than the Malibu.
I told you it's gonna
Doesn't
be
move
way
around.
easier. Yeah, it doesn't
You got
do
the
anything.
bump-
It's not. Yeah, you got the bump. You needed to. What you needed to do was, you got it up on 2-step, and as soon as it started bang, just making noise, you bumped in. You gotta wait, maybe count like the 2, 1001,
The
1002.
RPM will drop down.
Yeah,
That's
hear,
when you bump in.
Yeah, you hear the RPM go when it does that.
Have you let go of the right button?
Yes,
Yeah,
you let
no,
go of
you
the
did
right
great.
button. Yeah, you're fine. You can do it just like that again. It'll go 790s on your next pass here. All right, so here's the data log from her pass. She actually lifted at 3.8 seconds right there. Smoking fast. So everything looks great. O2, everything, blah, 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 blah. Easy squeezy. She only went 120. She didn't let it build quite enough boost right there. That's all. So it just only made 6 pounds of boost and needs to leave on 8. But still, that's fine.
Look at the TPS though. 100.
Oh yeah, 100%. Until she lifted. That's pretty good. Huh?
What did I do?
You were wide open throttle. Yeah. Yeah, she's wide open throttle. She said it's a much easier car to drive than what the Sugar Mama car is, which is probably accurate. But it also is about 10 times more expensive than a Sugar Mama car. Wow. So that's pretty good. Still 18.4 pounds of boost, and lifted right there. So we're gonna try to go out, make one more hit, and see if we can get her to go a 7 today. That would be awesome. Awesome. Second pass ever for her in a turbo car to go 790 or whatever. Crazy. Well, I'm pretty surprised about that, to tell you the truth. It was leaving pretty hot. She was because she's on the 2-step there for quite a bit, so probably built a little more boost than normal. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised it actually knocked the tire off right there. Good job, babe. You're perfect.
If it would have hooked, you would have gone faster than I did.
Oh, you would have. It was because the air is good, and it was going to be on it. And when you bumped in perfect, we got to get the correct amount in there. So when you're on it for a long time like that, and then you bumped in again, it probably made a little more boost, a little more power than normal. But that's perfect.
The air is.
Yeah, with the air being better and probably a little more boost, it just had a little bit much. That's all right.
When it lets go at the launch, it's a lot easier to know what to do when it lets go like that.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Spun. Let out. Perfect. There you go, baby.
Bye.
Hit the red.
Did it hit the red limiter?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Instantly shifted.
Oh, that's all right. But wait, do not go anywhere because we came back 2 days later. So it didn't come back Friday because we had to work. We came back on Saturday, and this thing is as they like to say, this is a certified ripper. Okay? So, but before we do that, listen, do me a solid favor. We need to help the Deal Boys out. Go over there, like, subscribe to their channel because we're trying to help them out and trying to help them grow their channel. So I'm asking you as a favor to me because they got good content. You see how good a job they've done on this car and what they're doing with us. It is pretty spectacular. Super happy. But make sure you go over there and subscribe to Deal Brothers Racing YouTube channel. Put the link down here below in the description. Super easy to find. Anyways, now let me show you what happened when we went back out testing the second time 2 days later. Alrighty, we're here on Saturday, so tested on Thursday, so all that. We had to go back to work on Friday. Now we're back here on Saturday, and Kyle's gonna go out and make the first, I told him just go 1,000 foot. So we're going 1,000 foot, kind of see what it does. So let's see what happens. So, Kyle just went 727, 189. Yep, let's down. First, that is the first. He pulled the chutes at 1,000 foot, so they really wouldn't have mattered, but it laid over even more, so we'll go see what's going on. All right, so here is the data log from that pass. Very nice spine defined shifts, that's for sure. But look how long it stays in first gear. So it stays in first gear. That's 0. It makes the 2-3 gear change at 3.2 seconds. It's so lazy right here. Now, all things said and done, it still just went 474. It went 474 and it didn't even make the 1-2 gear change until 3 seconds. But we need to get rid of this. So we're just adding more power because the whole car is set up for power. So I'll have Nick explain that in a second, since Nick's standing right there. And then you can see right here, I made a slight tactical error. This yellow line is our boost. This is the 2-3 gear change, and then it dumped all the boost out of it and went out the back door at a grand total of 4.6 pounds of boost. Where are we at? Right there, 4.6 PSI of boost out the back door. So it dumped all the power out of it, and that's why I just went laid over. So we're gonna throw some more power at it right here, and need to get this shift back over here at probably like I'd like to be at probably about 2 seconds. I think is where it probably needs to be, and then probably 3.5 seconds is where the 2-3 gear change needs to happen. So explain to us, oh great master.
I'm not that, but I know enough to get us in trouble.
Yes.
The big thing is with the radio car setup, the way we got it set up is we got to get power in early to keep the tire happy.
Yes.
We got to keep the chassis and tire attached to the track. We're one and one. We're not doing all that goofy spinning and
big tire bull crap.
Oh, whoa! Did you just say that?
Oh, I know.
So,
Big tire
and you still
slander.
got them buddies in there.
I know.
So this needs to come to here. We need to get this big dip out of it. Yep. And this SIF extension needs to go away. We need to be about 300 to 400. This is a lot.
Yeah, this great big shift drop comes in because we got a really tight converter. So
no power.
There's nothing. So let's put it this way. That car right there is set up to go a 580, and the converter, the transmission gearing, everything, 580. I'm just talking power, and when we put power to it, the car will take it. We may have to change some stuff, but the gearing, converter, everything is set up for a 580 pass.
And keep it
590, 580.
There's 5 passes.
And there's only 5 passes on it. So we're going slow. So this is the result of going slow, is that it, you know, we need this. Before on the other passes, it actually went down and actually pulled the motor down
Hard.
So we've got it, you know, we keep on adding a little bit, but it's very interesting that what I was trying to say is that the tire is meant to always be loaded and accelerating, and when it doesn't load and accelerate,
That's when you spin.
it actually spins.
That's when it loses the tire.
It loses traction when it isn't loaded and like,
We're using
and locked in.
the weight of the car with the length of the bars actually applies the weight of the
Yes,
car
applies it,
through
and
the bar into the tire versus trying to set the car back and use the weight in
yes,
gravity form.
yes, it is inverted from the wagon.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, it is definitely inverted from the wagon.
So we're gonna go out there. I'm fix this boost curve here. I fixed my little. I had a typo error in here. It's another wrong zero problem.
That
And-
wasn't it.
Yeah, and it wasn't Nick. And well, once we get this line to be like whoop whoop right there, and that's why it would be at about 2.1 seconds or so. Probably about 2 is where I'd like it to be, where it hits the RPM to make that change. In fact, it never even gets to. Let's see here. This gear change was at, because it's time based also 7,800, but you got to understand this motor runs at 9,000, and then it made the 2-3 gear change at 7,800. So I mean it's short shift and it's underpowered, and you know we'll just put a little more power at it. We just want to keep sorting it out, sneaking up on it without changing the entire setup to do it. So it is in this big power, super fast setup that we're just working our way through and setting and, you know, getting closer on. So that's why you see those humps and stuff. So I've added boost to it. Kyle's ready to rock it. As soon as they call us up, I've made it was following target. It was doing everything. This green line, yellow line, red line, it's showing us that it's doing everything perfect. But I just need to get after it like hard right here. Hard right here. So we're on it. Well, dang it.
Yeah, have the quarter-mile clock.
They do not have the quarter mile clocks on. I actually went up there to see if they actually just recorded the time anyways, and they don't.
3:03:30.
3:03:30. Holy cow. See,
It was hauling out the back door.
it was hauling out the back door.
Yeah.
How many am I on? 162. 451, 162, 115, 60 foot. I'm telling you, I know it for a fact. That is a 680 pass.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. First, I don't care what they say. So it would be picking up, typically, probably at that boost level, it would pick up, it'd probably only pick up maybe 40, 42 mile an hour at that kind of boost level. So that's 202 probably. Right there, 205. Right. Party on. All right. So, excellent job, Kyle, son. And holy cow, that thing is, as the popular kids say, one certified ripper. Holy crap. This thing is pretty freaking spectacular. Let's download the data log and take a look at it real quick. All right. Well, look at that. This is a super close up.
Yeah.
All right. So here is the data log from there. That was looking sweet. It's definitely getting better. It's not perfect yet, but it's way better than it was. So that's getting better. We are at, Kyle's driving her all the way out the back door, that's for sure. Since I have the boost shut off at 6.5.
He stayed in here for a little
Till
extra.
8. But that is,
TPS is a little bit of
he's a little sissy footing it just a little bit. 20.
I hit leg day today. I was doing hack squats and squats and my freaking.
You can see the late day.
You can see the leg day. I was fatiguing right about here.
Yes. That's 22 pounds of boost.
What was the
451
He said
162.
450.
I said I wanted to go 450 and would go 680.
15? I should have picked up a little more there.
Yep, 451, 162. You can turn it off, hon. 115, 6 foot.
Almost a 2 set. You know, that puts you in a whole different category too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's for-
6 passes. That was a 6-second pass.
That's a 6 second. Yeah, that's definitely a 6 second pass. I think it's probably a mid 680 pass, and then 205 mile an hour. So
I'm probably going to be off a little bit here, but I would be willing to bet you 676 ish. But it back half's better than it front half, because the front half was kind of.
that boost level. I mean, it should do it in 2.2 is what it should do the back half in. So 2.2 on 451. Oh, that would be 76. That might have been a 670 pass. Dang.
No, that should have been a 670 pass.
Deep six.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh
It's back
man,
half
if we
is
only
better than
had the
front.
ticket.
The front half isn't looking good yet. We're doing everything out here, and we're not really seeing the results yet.
Dang.
If we had fuel, we could have went back up.
Dang it. That's all right.
Weeks we'll get back on another.
We're gonna get back out, man. We'll be back out fast. Dang it. That is freaking sweet.
It went 6s on this 6 pass. What is the mile an hour on here? Oh, never mind.
162, but yeah, it would have went at 205 or so.
I was about to say, I was talking about out the back door on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 162. So,
What do you think, woman?
looks smooth.
Looks like it probably a 670 pass.
Whenever you're like,
It looks like
Dang, 670 pass on 22 pounds of boost. Holy crap. I'm just enamored in all of that because I know what it takes to do that in my
how
car.
hard did we work all the parts on the car? The transmission?
Nothing.
Like,
Nothing.
No tire shake.
Nothing.
No bouncing around.
I know, it's stupid. All right,
I'm sorry.
we're closing this video out. Now we're closing it out officially.
You here? Look at the smile on your face.
I
Did you
know.
not have a great weekend?
Yeah, no, that's really successful. He gets 6 second passes
I'm counting it.
in a solid.
Okay, we got a
oh, it
slip.
was. There's nobody in their right mind.
It's not like it went out there and did like a
Well-
480, 490 pass. Like, well, you know, it could have gone maybe like a 6.
Yeah, no, that's a
way
451,
into the
and it
sixes.
was
That's
way in there.
into the
That was
sixes.
great.
And it looked fast. Like it,
Yeah,
it had
it looked-
not
it
looked
looked fast, too.
compared to the other passes. It finally, when it left, I was like, "We're on to something."
All right, so we are closing this video out on a high success ratio, extreme high success. Way to go!
Kyle
Way to go.
Kyle didn't crash my car.
Yes,
No, he didn't.
yes, Kyle.
He is a heck of a driver.
Kyle did not crash the car, and it was what it probably should have been.
Hey,
It probably should have hit.
remember the last test day you were here, right?
Huh?
Remember the last time you came to test the car here?
Yeah.
How did today go compared to that?
Oh my! Well, it started out the same, but it ended much better.
Yeah.
So super proud of the wife here.
We do have to say it takes a village. We could not have done this without Evan, without Nick and David.
Nick and Dave.
It was a team, dude. That's what I said earlier.
It takes a village.
And the car is just it's an amazing car. Honestly,
It is.
It looks like it drives so good, and I'm mad about we didn't check the tire pressure. I'm like Superman about that actually, because that's what I did.
Yeah, it's probably we haven't done anything. We just kind of rolled up here, threw fuel in it, sat around for a minute, and went out there, and it was just
we're
bad.
getting crunched for time because like they were shutting down.
Yeah, they were shutting down, so we were trying to make the very last deal. But anyways, that's pretty spectacular.
I'll tell you, that's an awesome first outing with the
Very
for any
first
race. That's
outing,
awesome.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is, how did you like it?
It was so much easier than I was expecting.
You killed it. You killed
Killed
radio cars for you. Less work.
Yeah.
Who wants to see the wagon on radios? Leave it in the comments.
Oh, boy.
Leave it in the comments. We can do it.
Yeah. All right. I'm Steve Morris.
Kyle Morris.
Val Morris.
Nick Deal. David Deal.
Have a great day.